Tray 29, my friends, here we come. Are you ready today for the Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 29? Because we are, and we got the guide for you to take this thing down. On top of that, we're going to give you two teams here. Absolutely, because that's what Black Sapphire needs, is something more than just one. So thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much, my friends. Additionally, thank you to all of our members. A couple things here. If you do got a question, comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server. Now, we will give you everything that you need to know to beat Black Sapphire Cookie here, Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 29. And we're going to do it with two teams here today. So a couple things about this one. First and foremost, as always, we do have these special conditions. Min cookie level 70, skill level 70, min grade is 5-star. For me, as the #1 free-to-play player, this is super important for a free-to-play returning or a vet or competitive, casual, whatever you want to call it. Very, very important. Regardless, I think it's a nice way to balance, because we also get into the Bond Sugar Mill Laboratory custom sets, guild level, guild relics, landmark, statue of rock radiance, topping bonus effects. I feel like I read a commercial when I do that. Regardless, though, my friends, biscuits matter. They do. So, couple things here now when it comes to Black Sapphire Cookie. Black Sapphire Cookie receives extra damage from certain cookies and inflicts poison multiple times for some skills. Attack the boss by utilizing cookies who deal extra damage and who can remove poison debuffs. We also have this here, cut. Becomes enraged when HP decreases, gaining increased attack speed, and damage resist after having sustained a certain number of regular attacks over a given period of time. The boss will inflict an attack speed debuffs regardless of the target's debuff immunity. The Master of Deceit also increases the damage dealt by his minions, Candy Apple Cookie and Black Sapphire Cookie. Interesting, right? All right, so we'll leave it at that. Maybe a little bit of a mistake on that move set. Otherwise, let me know what you think in the comments if I was wrong. Couple things here. I do have recommended cookies here: Shadow Milk Cookie, Black Sapphire Cookie, and Candy Apple Cookie. Now, these two I don't believe are in the mileage shop yet, so let's go back out real quick, because that's really, really important all the time. If you do go to your gacha there, I got a lot of stuff I need to claim. You can go down to a regular gacha, just like this, go down to your mileage shop. Oh, Candy Apple is in there, so there you go. You can get Candy Apple, which is really, really great, but we can't get Black Sapphire. So that is there available to you. So let's go back to this, because you are here for the Sublime Cake Tower. Back to it, 29. Okay, so that is available to you there. Black Sapphire was not there, so very, very important regardless. All right, so let's go talk about our team. The first one, this team is an absolute ancient legendary buster. Yes, that's right. I want to show this one in case you don't have everything for everything else. This team will absolutely positively crush it. We're on attack, cooldown, and crit. If you watched my last video for the Tray 28, it's essentially the same team. So this team will work for 2 trays. Might work for more. A couple things here, though, just so you understand the gear. We are on attack. We're on survivability here. Here we're on a lot of attack, crit, attack speed. Here we got attack and cooldown. Here we got survivability, cooldown. And here we got attack and more attack and attack speed. This thing will rip through it really, really fast. However, what I did want to give you and set you up for success was with another team as well, so that you have that. So we're going to go back here. We're going to go 3. Look at that. So now we're using the 3 recommended cookies plus Eternal Sugar Cookie as an opportune way to knock this down. Now, a couple things you could consider swapping out Eternal Sugar Cookie. Some ideas could be Hollyberry for survivability. Maybe you want to use Matcha. Maybe you want to use a different damage dealer in here. There's a lot of different things that you can try out. The core piece around this is really these 3, and then surviving with your healer with PV here. You may want to try the new bunny as well. We got gear guides like that. Great time to like and subscribe for that kind of stuff, and this as well. Something you can keep in mind there. Again, we're still focused on cooldown, attack, and the crit with Dream Conductor's Whistle. You could also consider some of those changes there for more survivability with your cookie team, okay? So I am not this loaded, by the way. I'm very much so taking use of our friendly special conditions here. But let's go ahead and talk about our gear. So here again, we saw before we're on attack speed. We could move over to a little bit survivability if we needed to, but we'll stay there. Here we're on that cooldown and attack. Here we're on attack and we're on more attack. You may want to move to damage resist here for a little bit more survivability, but because I got by with this, I'm going to stay with this for now. And then here we're on attack, and then I moved over to more attack. You can also move over to damage resist, defense, those kinds of things. Both of those will give you a little bit more survivability with this team, but I'll show how I got through again. Cooldown, HP, damage resist, and so forth. If you got any questions though about that, please do let me know. And the Discord server is great. Lots of active players there. So thank you to everyone that participates. And I know many of you have been posting your beats as well in terms of the Decadent Choco Cake Tower. So, all right. Here we go. Let's run with this team. The biggest thing is as you're going through it, paying attention to the iterations, what's happening to your cookies and making those small tweaks. That's why I like to talk through a couple of these different things. You can see, look at that, just absolutely positively rips through on the damage. We're probably going to lose these two just like that. However, we're going to get that revival, and we're able to deal enough damage because all the stacks, everything else is already on there. And these two just hit like a truck. So very, very important and hopefully helpful to understand and see how you can get by with these two teams and this one in particular, leveraging their recommended cookies there to take down Black Sapphire Cookie. With that, my friends, that is everything that you need to know here about today's episode. Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 29, Black Sapphire Cookie. We broke the whole thing down. We gave you two teams to be successful. I promise the other one gets by. We don't need to run it. And with that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. See us in the Discord server, and thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Almost a million plus people watch this channel every month. I'm so thankful. I'm a 5% like and subscribe, so make sure that you're doing that. I really do appreciate it, and thank you to all of our members. You get an opportunity to win some coupons, free crystals, and rainbow cubes, plus on top of that Braverse cards. So thank you, and we got swag and merch and affiliate links, all nice ways to support. So with that, my friends, that is Black Sapphire Cookie at its finest, with Team 1 and Team 2 here to help you absolutely positively crush it. And don't forget our fun tip and trick that Team 1 here also works with the previous one. So if you happen to watch this one, you can use that for 28. That's my fun, fast fact for you to help you be successful here. And as we like to say, when it comes to the Decadent Choco Cake Tower tray, onwards and upwards, my friends. And as always, until next time, keep on running.